It's your boy, Prosper Common Care, Wisdom, Knowledge, and Understanding. So let me jump right quick into the topic. So why you need to get as much knowledge as you can to cover your knowledge gap? I believe people knows about it. We tend to connect the dot by looking backward, not by looking forward. So the knowledge you're gonna get right now, most of the things it might sound like they're not gonna make sense. That's why sometimes people ask me, man, why do you encourage people reading books or getting some skills or knowledge? I mean, like, I don't need that. I mean, why would I need that? So, look, the knowledge gap, there's the things your brain does when you get information. It's that if something doesn't make sense, but it has a point, your brain tend to resolve it and put it as on the information box. It doesn't make sense, but it's kind of click in your life. You never find a solution. Like maybe somebody will tell you one time, hey, I suggest you should lose weight. You're like, man, this nigga, I don't understand why he's telling me lose weight. So later on, many years come, if you're gonna be like in a tough situation, maybe you got a heart attack or stuff like that. Then you'll be like, damn, I remember that time this dude told me like I should take care of myself, I to eat healthy food, I should do some exercise to cut in weight. That is a knowledge gap, but you had a knowledge that time, you got information, but it didn't click, it didn't make sense. Somebody may say study hard so that you're gonna be able to get higher grade in school. It'd be like, man, why do I need all that, man? 2 hours or 30 minutes is enough for me to study. Okay, when you're gonna fail on exams, you'll be like, man, this guy he told me. I remember it's like, man, he told me to really put on my time on studying so that I can be able to pass my exams. So that was a knowledge gap. This applies to a business. Somebody tells you, man, how about you get more skills on advertisement or how you get more skills on how to be able to produce your product as uh, to be able to study your customers on what they need. Why can't you take a course on how to understand the customer's need, or how to get a feedback on the customer, how to produce the product that the customer really need? I feel like, no, man. I feel like, what am I doing? I'm doing right. So later on, so most of the time, the dot when they're gonna be able to connect is sometime when you're in a tough situation, when you can't get out of it, all the time that you're in a situation when you can get out of it by applying the information you had got back then. Do you understand? Now, it's the same thing. Another point I'm going to give out. The same thing somebody says to those people in a relationship. Bro, you should get skills in how to communicate with your wife, how to take care of your family and children. I feel like, man, I was born maybe me. I'm a man, you know. I know how to take care of my family. I don't need to learn things. I don't need to acquire knowledge. I don't need to learn book about this. Okay, so something falls down in your family or down into a relationship with the partners you have. Be like, damn, I wish I knew this in the beginning. But now I know now, man. This dude used to tell me I should not do that. I should get more knowledge. But it never made sense back then. So that was a knowledge gap. It was right there, but now, so this is the time when you'll be like, so you could apply that, it could make sense by that, or there won't be no going back. There's always two options. You can apply when it's still under control, or there's no going back. It's gonna stick in your head later on. Then you'll be able to, if something like that's gonna be able to happen again, you'll be able to cover it up. That's why I encourage people, talk to people, study material, uh, get more books, get audio books, maybe how to communicate, maybe how to make more money, maybe how to invest. It doesn't make sense at the same time, however, later on, the knowledge that you have acquired is gonna stick with you. Knowledge always stick with the person, and later on, is gonna be able to apply it, okay, to your life. But for the meantime, I feel like this dude man is always having to do this. Doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. But later on, you fall in a situation, you'll be able, yeah, I remember. They told me, or he told me. So knowledge comes in terms of information. Information comes in terms of you for seeking and asking people. Understand? It comes in information for you by seeking or for you to asking for information from people who have the knowledge, who have been there. Okay, that's how we read. So I encourage people to get as much as keys, get as many books as you can to get more information as you can. It won't be able to make sense at the same time, but remember, we connect the dot by looking backward, not forward. Do you understand that? Because look, what the wisdom gives you. This is what wisdom gives you. There's the 7 pillars of wisdom. So wisdom give you counseling, because if you have a wisdom, you could be able to counsel people. You could be able to listen to people what they need and be able to judge according to what you see. So wisdom is having all of this. You have ability to counsel people. You have ability to have a knowledge. Knowledge is within the wisdom. Okay, because you gotta know something before you're gonna be able to fix it. Okay, you can't fix what you don't know. No, you gotta know what you're gonna fix. Okay, and another one is understanding. Okay, once you got a knowledge or knowing what you're gonna be able to fix, and I think number 3 is understanding. So you understand, you already have the knowledge. Now it's understanding. Okay, where is the problem? The problem is just right here. Or what am I have to do? This is what I have to do. Okay, and number 4 is mighty and strength. So wisdom, as I told you, wisdom is a defense as money is a defense. If you know that. All right, another one is power. Wisdom gives you power and authorities. And number 6, wisdom or knowledge gives you riches. And number 7 gives you honor. There's a time when you're going to be able to find a certain kind of knowledge. You're going to think of somebody. Okay. You're going to be able to think of somebody. Okay, it gives you honor. You're going to be able to think of somebody. There has to be somebody who knows about this. Okay, but you knew it in the beginning, it didn't make sense because you didn't dive in to get more material and understanding. But now you're gonna be able to seek some of those people. They're getting honor. You're gonna honor them all. Okay, and riches. That was number 6. Look, most of the time, the richest people, they're always having the knowledge and wisdom. You can't jump into the business if you don't know what you're gonna sell, how you're gonna sell it, who's gonna be your main customers, how the service is gonna be able to deliver into them, how are you going to be able to solve customers' issues? Okay, how are you going to be able to sustain your company? Okay, how are you going to be able to back up your company in terms of any ups and downs? How are you going to be able to communicate with the company? Do you understand? There's a lot of things going on. I don't want to make a video too long, but you just understand. You got to get a time to dive into knowledge, wisdom, get books as much as you can. Later on, the information, once you connect the dot by looking backward, the things are gonna click. The brain always having a mindset, the brain having the information. It's just only wait for the right time when to apply it. Okay? Got it. See you next time.